What's up guys, Austin from Billetworkz here. Today we have a 2018 STI. We're going to show you how to install our WRX, STI, and BRZ e-brake handle and e-brake button. So now that we're inside the car, we're going to go ahead and start on our e-brake handle and button removal. If you're just replacing the button, you don't have to remove the e-brake handle. But since we're doing both, I'm going to go ahead and remove the e-brake boot first. So I'm going to pull on the leather here. You might have to pull on it kind of tough for it to pop up. So I'm just going to pull the e-brake boot the entire way off. And that'll expose the base of the e-brake handle. So now there is glue underneath the e-brake handle. Some people do like to use a heat gun, but I'm just going to go ahead and muscle it off. I like to twist it a little bit to kind of loosen it up and just start pulling it forward. You can see that the e-brake button is already beginning to be hidden. So now that the handle's off, you can see a little bit of the glue here. I'm just going to go ahead and scratch that away. That'll just make it easier to install our e-brake handle. You can wrap the e-brake button in duct tape or some type of padded tape to help protect it, but we're going to go ahead and just destroy it. Now the e-brake button is threaded. It does have Loctite on it, so it's going to be a little tough to get it started. We're going to spin that the whole way off. There we go. You can save this or you can throw it out. You can see it just barely marked it a little bit, but we have no reason to go back to it. So next I'm just going to remove this spring. Just kind of pops out. That's just going to expose this threaded shaft a little bit better. And you can see there's a bunch of Loctite and kind of gunk on the threads. I'm just going to kind of wipe that off. I'm going to take our e-brake button, just run it over the threaded shaft just to make sure everything's clean. Kind of run it on, back it off a little bit. And next I'm going to take our e-brake handle. Our e-brake handles have 3 set screws on them. That's what will lock it into place. But you can also see the opening here, it's oblonged. So I'm going to make sure the elongated section is pointing down. That just gives us a little bit more clearance down here at the base. And that will also be straight up from the top set screw. So you can kind of eyeball that being straight in line. So I'll slide that on the entire way, pretty much as far as it'll go. Take our Allen wrench. Just kind of barely snug each set screw. Doesn't have to be super tight yet. I just want to get each one into place. And then we'll go back around and do a final tightening. Now that we have the handle installed, make sure we put our spring back on. Just slide that over the threaded rod. Then we can take our e-brake button, get it started on the threaded rod, and go ahead and spin it the entire way on. Now we can test the functionality. Everything functions great, so now we can put the factory e-brake boot back on, and we'll get it on to where it covers up the set screws. That's what that little pocket is for, kind of keeps the boot into place. We'll pop these clips back in. So now that we have everything installed, you can head over to our website, www.billetworkz.com. Under accessories, you can find the e-brake handle and the button. You can pair with other accessories. Feel free to tag us on Instagram, Facebook. We look forward to seeing more products installed in your vehicle.